1992 Peugeot 205 GTI. This is a 1.9 model. And as you can see, it is finished in bright yellow. This is the only factory yellow Peugeot 205 GTI of any form ever produced. It was a prototype car, factory yellow, one of one. I did used to have alien green down as my favorite 205 color, but after this has arrived, I've changed my mind. It looks fantastic in yellow, as you can see. This car actually went to the NEC a few years ago and finished in the top 6 of the 1,700 cars there. If you've got a good hot hatch collection, or you're into your 205s, this has got to be the crowning glory for it. You're not going to find another one. Like I say, the only factory yellow one in existence. Let's start by having a look at the bodywork. If we look down this driver's side, you can see it's lovely and straight all the way down. If we pick up that body line, for example, it's lovely and crisp all the way down the side of the car. Nice and straight all the way down. It's on the slightly larger 1.9 wheels with the darker inserts like the Goodwood style. And it's on matching Yokohamas, I believe, all the way around, but we'll check as we go. If we look inside that arch, you can see nice and tidy all the way around. Backside of the bumper and everything, that's all good. The wheel itself, lovely and clean. Rest of the wing is all good. The arch extension fits nice and straight. Moving down this driver's side, you can see that body moulding all the way down is nice and straight as well. Below that, the sill is all nice and tidy all the way down. That lip is good, it's not rotten or crusty anywhere. And quite often this lower section, especially back here, can suffer from rust, but that's all good. The rest of the door itself's nice and tidy. That red strip fits nice and straight. All the plastics are lovely and clean. They're not dried out, covered in back to black or anything like that. A-pillar's lovely and tidy. Got a little stone chip just there. Sunroof model, and again around the sunroof, nice and tidy all the way around. The glass on the sunroof is good as well. All the glass is nice and clean. Moving down this rear quarter, around this section, that's all nice and tidy. Another good wheel and tyre. And again, in this arch, lovely and straight all the way around. No sign of any corrosion or anything like that. Got a little chip in the paint just there. Moving round onto the boot. Both rear tail lights, nice and bright. No cracks or any sign of any moisture. Same goes with the fog lights on the bottom. And then obviously you can see the spare wheel carrier there. That tyre's obviously never been fitted. We've still got a sticker attached to it. The exhaust is a aftermarket back box, I believe, by FX1. In fact, actually, I think that might just be a... Yeah, no, it's an aftermarket back box. From what I understand, the rest of the exhaust is standard. All the plastics on the back are nice and tidy. On the bottom of the screen, that's all good. And then the rest of the roof, as you can see, nice and straight. No ripples or dimples or anything in it. Looking up this passenger side, same story, nice and straight. This body line's lovely all the way along. Lower half of the valance, everything, that's good. Inside that arch is nice and tidy. Another good wheel and tyre. And again, still on this side. Nice and clean, nice and straight all the way down. Got a little mark just there. The rest of it, all nice and tidy. Same goes for the rest of this passenger door. You've got a little bit of a lump in the paint there. It's almost like there's a bit of extra paint or something on there. The plastics on this side, they're all good. And then this arch again, nice and tidy. For me, the car wants a really good detail. I mean, it's clean, but it could be really clean. All the lights on the front, nice and straight and tidy. There's no signs of any moisture or anything in those. And again, the bonnet, no ripples or anything in that. There is a little bit of crazing in the paint just there. You can just see it if I move the camera around slightly. But again, we are being particularly picky on this car. And then onto the interior. You've got that half leather red trim. The swab at the back, it's intact. It just wants reattached to the back. That's coming away ever so slightly. You can just see it there. Bolster generally is pretty good. There's a little bit of wear on the piping there, but other than that, pretty good. Carpet set's nice and tidy. That's not ingrained with any dirt or anything like that. The rear bench is particularly good. No sign of any wear at all in that. Headlining is nice and tidy. Mileage wise, we've got 116,000. Steering wheel's good. No real wear on anything else, to be fair. Nice and tidy, the rest of it. Into the boot, and again you got your correct original parcel shelf. We'll lift this boot carpet and have a look under here. So obviously you've got that Peugeot sound deadening, the brakes apart, 'cause it's horrible stuff. But under there, nice and clean. No sign of any moisture or any corrosion. Yeah, just what you want to see. And then obviously that back panel, lovely and clean all the way down. No sign of any corrosion again. Into the passenger side, another nice clean door card. Door shuts and everything are all good. The passenger seat again, nice and tidy. No real wear to any of the bolsters. Carpet set on this side, nice and dark. And then the dash and everything all good. Pull the bonnet while we're there. So like I say, it's the 1.9 model. It's the one to have. You know, one of one colour. You couldn't ask for much more, really. So under here, strut tops, everything nice and tidy. On the top of there, all good. And obviously the correct grey panel in there. All nice and standard in there. It's not been messed with. It's not dropping any fluid on the floor or anything like that. We'll get it started up. There you go. Nice and smooth and quiet under there. Nothing nasty flying out the exhaust. We'll give it a little rev. And again, nothing coming out the back. Warning light wise, we've got a light on for the handbrake, which goes off when we take the handbrake off, and that's about that. Well, that is it. So there you have it. One of one prototype Peugeot 205 GTI. Of course, you can come and view the car anytime you want. Just let us know, we'll book you in. If you can't get to it, give us a shout. We can do video calls, we can do extra photos or videos, or we can answer any questions you might have. Please just let us know. Thank you.